Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here to discuss the game today. Honestly, Chelsea versus, was it called Bournemouth, 0-0. No other way to put it. Flipping disgraceful performance, Mandem, today the performance was disgraceful. There's no even way for me to start that right. Honestly, I don't know what to say, man. Like, you know, we're facing Bournemouth. This is a side Tottenham have been beaten, Liverpool have been beaten. They've had 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 L's this season. They are not a good team, right? And honestly, for me, yeah, I don't know where to start with this team. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This team is very slow for some reason. We can't get from the goalkeeper to the striker fast enough, or to the attacker even, right? It's very slow gameplay that's happening right now. I don't understand why that is. Like, you look at the team, yeah, and then I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, listen, we've got the ball, let's move the ball fast. We can't move the ball fast enough. Like, you know, Thiago Silva himself, yes, he's slow. I've said this before, I feel like Thiago Silva plays the ball slow, so does Disasi at times, right? But also, we're not giving these guys options fast enough to, you know, compensate for that situation to happen. You also got the situation of, yeah, even if you say that, okay, we've got Levi Cole there, someone that can do the deep line playmaking balls that we need him to do, but at left centre back. But we're playing Thiago Silva there, and we don't want to play the fullback there because that's what Poch is planning to do. But clearly, that is not working either. But we'll get to that one soon. But yeah, we're playing so slow. We play like this, literally playing so slow, yeah, that by the time we get to the attack, that team's reset, and then we have to go recycle the ball all the way again. Big flash bang, you know what I'm saying to you, right? That's what it was. That's what we've been doing this whole time. It's flipping annoying. And the thing for me is, yeah, Mudryk, shout outs to Mudryk. I think he did have a somewhat good game, I would say. Yeah, he created the best chances in the game. But again, the problem is, yeah, when he's not creating the game, he's not making those movements, not making those runs. And because of that, no one's passing to him. No one's trying to make that run to that left-hand section. Because he's expecting the ball, and then he's trying to create chances via the 1-2. That's all it is when it comes down to Mudryk. So it's not working there at all either. But let's discuss, you know what, yeah, the game. I'm so sorry if I'm feeling like erratic right now, because this is straight out of the game reaction. I'm pissed, I'll be real. I'm very pissed that we've drawn today. So you look at the game, right? Yeah, and this is how it goes. First half, you know, we started a bit. The Bournemouth started us on the front foot. We were passing it around somewhat. We started a bit pretty well. We had that first big chance when Mudryk and Jackson sort of did that little thing together, and Jackson hit the post. He then had the Sterling chance where Gusto put the ball in the back of the net. And Sterling, I don't know what the flip happened there. Just hits him like that. Hits him somewhere around about the belly area, and then he's not able to put it in. And then he had the Gallagher chance as well in the first half, where great ball in by Mudryk to him, and then, you know, the goalkeeper Neto just has an amazing save at the end of the day, quite literally on that one. And then but then after that, really, Bournemouth started to put the screws on the second half. They were playing a lot more attacking football, much better football than us, in my opinion, going forward in the second half. They were playing much quality football too. And then, you know, we had some chances, 1 or 2, but then either it would be the chances were we either overhit the ball, we were hitting them behind the player, not hitting it towards them. Obviously, we saw a Jackson shot, which, oh my god. Every time I think about Jackson shot, man, it's just better to laugh on that one still. You know what I'm saying? And then there's been other chances there. Obviously, we had the Matson chance where he hits the player, not the thing. Then, of course, there may have been a penalty shot that may have happened as well. But we don't care, man. At the end of the day, that was such a poor performance. You know, Disasi, man, honestly, he could have cost us a game today, you know. Disasi, with that tackle that he did, that caused the free kick which was taken by Billings. Honestly, like, Ryan Christie was like was playing like a top tier 10 in that game, man. Him and Tavernier were cooking in that second half, honestly. And then when Sinistros came on and Calvert, they were looking really good. If Solanke wasn't like, you know, a twat and couldn't strike the ball, then, you know, we could have said that. But honestly, man, it was just very much a poor performance all round. Sanchez, obviously, barring him, he saved us in the game twice with 2 game-winning, like, honestly, like, saves. One of his foot, one of his hands, honestly, one from Ouattara, and then I think the other one was actually from Solanke too. And then you look at it from the back, Gusto probably had the best game probably for us, I would say, in terms of like going forward and going back. Disasi, Bran, he almost gave away a penalty. It was literally that close to a penalty, honestly. And then Thiago Silva, very slow in defense. It was all right though overall. Levi Cole, not provide anything going forward, man. And there were times where I was just like, bro, this is a simple pass. It's available for you, bro. Just make that simple pass. Why can't you make the simple pass, man? And he's not making that simple pass. You then obviously go into the midfield. Gallagher, I feel like at times he was playing well defensively. Then like there'll be times where he's not even making the right pass. When he needed to make the right pass, not making the right pass, man. I don't know what's going on. Like that's for me. Like that's the thing of him. He'll be too in possession. Like yeah, he'll get up at ball back. But then like when you need him to make that ball, that run, he's not making it. And then you look at, was it Ugochukwu? Solid game for me. He's only playing as a CDM. There's nothing really I can criticize Ugochukwu about. This is his first start. I think he was alright. Enzo, he's playing in the wrong position. At times, a lot in the second half, I was seeing him playing left wing. Like, is Mudryk meant to be playing left wing or something? What's going on? Like, he's getting played out of position. He should be playing alongside Ugochukwu where Gallagher is. Honestly, I was surprised even when he got taken off. For me, he should have probably taken on Gallagher, had an Enzo in that other role next to him, and then that would have worked. Like, I don't know why what was going on there with that substitution. And then Jackson, like, I feel part of me feels sorry for him, and part of me is like criticizing him because like the shots that he should have, there was like the header that he missed in the second half, which he should have probably made. Like, even though I know he said his game's not great, that's one where you should really be making that shot. There's other top points here where I'm looking at him and like he's what's it called? He's had that chance at the post, but then after that, you know, he's not really getting that much creativity, pretty much wise. Like, and then again, yeah, you look at the other two attackers. I'll start with Sterling. Sterling for me, decision making. We've known it for a while, but it's just showing again. No decision making, bro. That chance that obviously he missed as well was another one. But like the decision making by him, yeah, it's been put in the first half when he passed that ball to Gusto. If he'd passed it a few more seconds earlier, bang into Gusto earlier, Jackson was crashing into the box, hit that crossing, goal. You know what I'm saying? But why did he not do that? Why was he so slow to think about doing that? You know what I'm saying to you? And then obviously you got Mudryk. Mudryk, I said this before. He was making in the first half when he had the chances. Good looking play with Jackson. We had the best chances of the half that he created. But again, you know, in the start of the second half, was doing random tricks that was going outside of the, was going outside for a throw-in for Bournemouth. You then have like times where the other people just bullying him off the ball. Like, it was very, very poor by him too. And like, that's the thing of Mudryk. Like, he's not providing, what's it called, yeah, the off-the-ball runs. That's what I've seen that in this game, you know. I think people really illuminated it for me, that the fact that he does not make enough off-the-ball runs. And honestly, been poor by him, 100% very poor by him too. Honestly. And then you finally go on, yeah, and for me, this is the major discussion that you got to have here, yeah. The whole team in going forward, there are times where it's clicking, but we're always attacking from the right hand side. We've become so right hand side prone. Like the Bournemouth team knew, yeah, let's relax on the left hand side. Barring the 1 or 2 Mudryk chances, like they were just literally just making sure they were strong and powerful enough on that right hand side. And like, why are we continuing to play on the right side? Like, we've got left wingers, guys that have got like left foots. Like, does no one want to switch the play to the left hand side, something like that? Does no one want to do that at all? Like, what's going on there? Honestly. And then you've obviously got, yeah, I think of Enzo, shout outs to Enzo, but like, he's very right-footed from what I'm seeing from him, man. Doesn't like to use his left foot at all. Like, can he not pass to Mudryk at times, yeah, and try to make something happen on the left-hand side? And then, you know, when you look at the substitutions, Chilwell, terrible, man, terrible, and when he came on, honestly, I don't know what he was doing, losing the ball, you know, twisting up players randomly, like they were on a merry-go-round ride. Palmer at times was doing some good stuff, but other times he just looked clueless. Maatsen was just, I don't know what to say on him. There's nothing I can really say on him in regards to what I believe that he's done either. So it's just not looking good. And then like, the thing for me is, yeah, and I think it's like fair to question, what is the manager like trying to help them teach them when it comes to the final third play? Like, in terms of attacking play, how to score, like the attacking first scenarios, are we providing them enough good quality in attacking third scenarios for them to understand how to play the game or not? That's another question that you've got to ask yourself. And I don't know if he's doing that. Honestly, I'll be honest about that. I don't know if he's been doing that at all, because like, it feels like going forward, yeah, part of it you can say it's inexperience. I feel like definitely there's a lack of composure going forward in the attack because of the fact that we've got a lot of young players. I get that they need experience. I've been one of the guys that have been dumping up on about that too. But at the same time, the attacking patterns that we've got, yeah, are very limited. We've not got enough different types of attacking patterns of play to be able to break down these defense. And the thing with Pochettino is, yeah, we've known this as well, that the fact that he has a penchant of not being great against low blocks. And at times when Bournemouth did that low block, yeah, it was very hard for us to break them. So a lot of issues there. I'm not gonna. I know there's a lot of people already saying Poch out on that stuff. I'm not gonna say that, but he needs to fix up, man. You know what I'm saying? And against Bournemouth, we drew 0-0, and you know next week we're facing Aston Villa, and those man here will be clinical. They've got Bart Bailey. They've got Watkins. They've got Diab, who's very much in form. These man will kill us on attack. Believe me, you. So. Honestly, man, a lot of stuff to fix at Chelsea Football Club. A lot of stuff to fix at Chelsea Football Club. There's going to be emergency stream at 8 PM here where we're going to be discussing this Chelsea team, what's going wrong here, and what we need to fix it. Honestly, because that's what we need. 8 PM emergency stream on Chelsea. Honestly, but this is the video, guys. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. As always, do the channel membership if you want to. I don't really care. I'm just really pissed off right now. As always, dedicate your hearts and just stay blue. Oh my God, just a disappointment performance.